Before operating a lift truck, you must perform an inspection of all systems and controls to ensure that they're working properly. Federal OSHA guidelines state that industrial trucks shall be examined before being placed in service, and shall not be placed in service if the examination shows any condition adversely affecting the safety of the vehicle. Such examination shall be made at least daily. Where industrial trucks are used on a round-the-clock basis, they shall be examined before each shift. Defects, when found, shall be immediately reported and corrected. In addition to federal OSHA requirements, regular inspections may promote safe operation, increase productivity, reduce service costs and downtime. About 6% of all lift truck accidents are a result of improperly maintained lift trucks. At the beginning of your shift, inspect your truck using a checklist. Never assume that the truck is okay because another operator was using it or because it was working all right yesterday. Here is a typical example of a checklist. Make sure you cover all the items on the list, checking as you go to be certain all systems on the truck are working properly. An inspection won't take very long, and it is a very important part of your job as an operator. A typical inspection should begin by performing the walk-around segment first. Start by looking around the truck for loose or missing bolts, debris, or dirt buildup, and underneath the vehicle for signs of leaking oil. Examine the overall condition of the frame, checking carefully for cracks, severe rust, corrosion, or other damage. Next, check the tires and load wheels. Look for excessive cuts and wear. These may be difficult to see, so during the operational inspection, check for unusual bumpiness or rough travel. Check to see if any string or banding has accumulated around the tires and load wheels. Next, check the forks. They must be level. One tip should not be higher than the other. The forks must be evenly spaced, and the fork pins operational and locked in place. In addition, look for excessive wear or cracks in the forks and hanger brackets. Follow this by checking the mast carriage and load backrest extension if the vehicle is equipped with these. Check for bending or twisting damage and for any loose or missing bolts. Check the lift chains for wear, rust, broken links, and missing pins. Proper chain tension is very important as it will reduce the risk of uneven lifting. It should be verified by applying manual pressure to the lift chains with a wooden block, board, or screwdriver handle. Never place your hand in this dangerous pinch point area. The chain should also be well lubricated. Inspect the mast and carriage for loose rollers. Check the lift and tilt cylinders and their hoses. They must be free of hydraulic oil, which would indicate a leak. Always use a piece of cardboard when checking for hydraulic leaks. Escaping fluid under pressure can penetrate body tissue, causing serious injury and possibly death. If fluid is injected into your skin, seek medical attention immediately. Make sure the mast channel is free of foreign objects such as pieces of wood or wire. Some trucks are equipped with a mast-mounted glass or wire mesh shield to reduce the risk of you reaching into the mast. Make sure this is in position and provides a clear view. Look for damaged, loose, or missing mounting bolts on the overhead guard. Check the hydraulic oil level. Check the battery system. Make sure the battery is in position and secure. Check the emergency disconnect if the truck is equipped with one. Look at the contacts and check that the battery cables and connectors are clean and free of cuts or frayed or exposed wires. Lastly, check to see that the capacity plate and all decals and plates are legible and in place. Make sure the correct operation and maintenance manual is on board, and see to it that the operator compartment is free of any loose items, debris, or grease. With these visual checks completed, you're now ready to make the operational checks. When the truck is equipped with an operator restraint system, such as a safety belt or harness and tether, or side gates, check their condition. Belts or harnesses and tethers should not be frayed or torn. Sound the horn and make sure that other working devices on the truck are operational. Make sure you have a fully charged battery at the start of your shift. Don't take a chance of running out of power where it may be hazardous to change or charge batteries. Next, check the vehicle's display and any gauges or indicators. A list of these items and what they do can be found in your operation and maintenance manual. Check mast movement by fully raising and lowering the mast. Check for overhead obstructions before you fully raise the mast. If your truck is equipped with tilt cylinders, check that they function properly. Check all the other hydraulic operations of the truck. Make sure that the hydraulic movements are smooth and complete. Your truck may be equipped with limit switches that reduce travel speeds or lift height. Make sure these switches are operational and have not been altered in any way. Read your operation and maintenance manual for the performance of these switches. Check the vehicle's braking system. The truck should stop with the brake in the brake applied position. If your truck is equipped with the parking brake, check that it is operational. Plugging is when you slow, stop, or change direction by moving the direction control handle in the opposite direction without applying the service brake. When you change the direction, the control panel senses the drive motor is turning in the opposite direction of where the lift truck is supposed to go, and the panel goes into plugging mode. You can plug in either direction. Travel forward with the truck about 10 to 12 feet and check the plugging operation. Once you're satisfied with the brakes, check the steering. Raise the forks 6 to 8 inches and turn the steering wheel lock to lock. On walkie-type trucks, check that the control arm operates smoothly and responsibly. Travel forward and reverse, checking the steering for binding or excessive play. If your inspection reveals any items in need of repair, report them to your supervisor. All repairs shall be made by authorized personnel only. And remember, never operate a truck in need of repair. You could injure yourself or others in doing so. With the inspection completed to your satisfaction, you're ready to go to work. This takes us now to a review of our lift truck general rules of the road. This is the end of Section 3. Please complete the exercises in your workbook before continuing with Section 4 of this program.